want to jump into a video that I have wanted to put out for a really long time, and I'm super excited about it because protein bars are not only a really easy way to cure a sweet tooth, but two, there's no good protein bars out there. And trust me, I have found every single possible protein bar in the world. I've tried them all. And when you start to dive into these ingredients and what's in them and what they use for sweeteners and how it breaks down in your gut and communicates with your brain and yada yada yada, there's just nothing that's great. And just as a good rule of thumb, the less ingredients, the better. And you might be looking at these ingredients like, yo, what is going on with these? Is this healthy? Well, we're gonna jump into that. Realistically, you would only need about 5 ingredients, but I have a little extra, we're not really gonna count salt as an ingredient, but we'll dive into that in just a second. Before we get started, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I love you. Help me out. Trying to get this thing pumping. And yeah, I'm really pumped to just get this out there and see you guys try them and also see how you use them in your daily life, right? So without further ado, here we go. Boom, so here's what we got. We got a low carb, high fat, high protein, not really high fat, protein bar recipe that you can use for after workouts, for a snack, whatever. I like these as a dessert as well. Kind of end my day with some good chocolatey goodness. So we're gonna do Performix chocolate brownie flavored with dark chocolate baking chips. Performix, if you want 30% off, use code NICK30. On the website, you get 30% off of anything. They have the best freaking flavors. So we're gonna go Performix IOA protein powder. We're gonna go a sweetener. So that's gonna be Monk Fruit is what I'm gonna use. I'll choose to use this with erythritol. Then I'm gonna crush up walnuts. These are totally optional. If you have a nut allergy, you can make these without, or if you wanna go a little higher carb, throw in some rolled oats instead. It's gonna be 1 cup of these. We're gonna go a little pinch of salt. We don't really count that one. A stick of butter. This is gonna help it stick together once we freeze it, and it is no bake. It'll take 5 minutes to mix together, and then we'll just wait. So grass-fed, stick of butter. Actually, a lot of research on how good that is for your gut and our microbiome. Grass-fed, 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 grass-fed. Anyways, then we'll have some Madagascar pure vanilla. Don't really count that again. And then dark chocolate baking chips. You might be wondering, oh, chocolate chips, that's not healthy. Well, Lily's. I am not sponsored at all, but they are freaking incredible. They also have these Reese's Alternatives peanut butter cups that are freaking incredible. There's no sugar added. These are sweetened with erythritol, boom, chicory root fiber, sunflower lectin, vanilla extract, and stevia extract. So all good stuff. And if you want a whole other episode on good sweeteners, we can do that as well. But with that said, this is all you need in a fridge or a freezer and a little baking pan, which I should probably get out. That was really loud. This is all you're gonna need. So let's get to it. Let's get to mixing. All right, here we go. So a little pre-prep. We're gonna melt a whole stick of butter in here. You can't see it, but I have this melted. Heat it up for about 40 seconds. Don't let it pop in there too much. I've got my nuts. Like I said, if you don't want to use nuts, you can use oats or just go neither. But I'm gonna have some nuts, and I'm gonna crush these up. I just put my cup of nuts in here. I am going to, oh, of course I'm popping the bag. Well, that's awesome. So, of course, whatever. So, or you can just take this guy, crush them all up, and all we're gonna do after this is just add everything to the mixture. So, go ahead and put my nuts in there. Boom. Open this up from the bottom, why not? La-di-da. Just trying to fill the silence. So, we have some nuts in there. Easy enough. Now we're gonna go 1 cup of whey protein powder. So, not the scoop because we're making multiple servings as much as we can for probably for your week. So that's about a 1/2 cup. 1, And of course, I might have to grab another bag. Still not a full cup. You know what? Here we go. You saw it here first. IO brownie, extra chocolatey. Boom, brownie, extra brownie. Boom. Now we are gonna go 2 tablespoons. What do I have here? 2 tablespoons of our sweetener. 1 and 2. Again, that's the erythritol. You can also use xylitol. You can find these anywhere like Whole Foods. That's where I got mine. Then you can also get them at like Sprouts. Anywhere that has like, this is monk fruit sweetener with erythritol. So again, not essential, but also needed. So we're gonna fold these in last. We're gonna go a pinch of salt, just a little pinch for a little saltiness. Not even probably a teaspoon. Boom. 1 tablespoon of our vanilla extract. Madagascar, yum. Oh my god, it smells so good. I love vanilla, even though we're making double chocolate, right? Boom. Grass-fed butter, monk fruit sweetener, protein powder, crushed nuts, 1 cup of chocolate chips. We're gonna add at the end. Here's our butter. We're gonna add this bad boy in. Boom. Make sure I get all this buttery goodness. You can also use coconut oil. You just want something that's going to come back to like hardened in a refrigerated space, right? So now we are going to mix this all together. Alrighty, and so this mixture got a little too powdery, probably because I went a little too extra on the protein powder. So I added like a 1/2 cup of vanilla almond milk. I love this almond milk, by the way. It's great. It's called Khalifa. It's not like any of the other like crap that you get out there. But now it's too watery. So I'm gonna go ahead and add this because I know that once it goes in the freezer, it's gonna harden up. But we're gonna put our cup of dark chocolate chips. Also, dark chocolate chips have an incredible benefit at night. I might be feeding some of you guys a sweetened addiction, but that's okay because dark chocolate actually can help you sleep at night in moderation, my friends. So here we are with our chocolate chips. Fold these guys in, make it a little thicker. And all we're gonna do now, and I'm telling you, this is gonna look way too liquidy than what you're thinking and what you probably have at home if you're making this along with me. But that's okay. The thicker, the better. Because again, once it goes into the freezer, it's gonna come out nice and neat. So I'm gonna grab the camera. I'm gonna show you what it looks like. We'll spread it in here and we'll go from there. All right, so as you can see, it is way too liquidy. It will freeze and it might make a nice little, hardened bar, and it'll still taste great and has all the good ingredients, but you do want it a little less liquidy. I might add a little bit more protein powder here just to thicken it up, just for fun. And boom, we did add more in there. It's nice and thick. So I just want 1 extra scoop of the whey protein powder, and now we're gonna transfer it to there. All right, so now that we have this nice mixture, we're just gonna put it into a pan and spread it out evenly. Boom. And it's okay if it's chunky. I mean, all those protein bars that you get in stores, they have a bunch of stuff in them. They're all that nice mixture and yada, 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 because most of them are all processed with machines and craziness. And why not make it cheaper on yourself by just getting the ingredients at home, spreading it out here, getting a lot more protein bars. We're gonna pack that down and know that the ingredients are incredible, right? So all I'm doing is just spreading this out along the pan, kind of painting in a way, and that looks incredible. I mean, this is kind of ideal what it's supposed to look like. You just want it to be even. gonna spread these out a little bit more. And if you want to get crazy, throw a little cinnamon on top. I'm not going to, just because I get cinnamon in my diet. A lot of other ways. But boom. This is what we got. Boom. So this is what we got before it goes in the freezer. All right, now that we have spread the mixture, it looks delicious, by the way. It's not really moving. It's already kind of hardening. Oh my gosh, that's a masterpiece. So all we got left to do, throw it in the freezer. We're gonna let it sit for probably an hour. Just keep checking on it, make sure it's hard, and then we're gonna cut these bad boys up, make as many as you want. I'll probably go about 12 bars and enjoy them as I please. So here we go. Throw it in the freezer. Not that you really need to see my freezer, but got some grass-fed ground beef, chicken, and some really old wine. But we'll see you soon. And here we are. So I actually ended up leaving these overnight just because the texture was not getting hard enough. So if you want to leave them in overnight, I suggest covering them. It might get a little bit of a freezer burn, but they still look good, incredible. Cut them into whatever you want. Right here I've done a 3 by 3. And I'm going to get these things out using a spatula and then put them on our beloved plate. Basically have them ready wherever. You can keep them in the freezer or in the fridge, wherever you would like. I'll show you the finished product on the plate. I just realized it's kind of scary pointing the knife at you. All right, here we go. And here is our final product. Nothing but buttery, chocolatey, proteiny goodness. Oh, looking good right there. Golly. Alright, so as I sit here and chow down on my one protein bar that fell apart, let me know if you like this video. The recipe should be coming out. Actually, I'm working on a gluten-free, low-sugar, kind of anti-inflammatory cookbook. Not sure when I'm going to release that yet, but if you want to see more recipes, I'm more than happy. Super quick, put it out there on YouTube for you. If it helps, I'd love to see your recipes when you make them. If you have any recommendations on how to make them better, I'm always up to it. So leave a comment, don't forget to like and subscribe to me on the Tube of the U, and I will see you next time. Next time will be a Wednesday. I'll see you there for a Workout Wednesday. And until then, have an awesome freaking day, and don't forget to